passion from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
On the RPO, and right away he lost the football. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Well, this defense for the Lions, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Darnold, a sneak. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The tackle by Quincy Williams.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Lion!
They go play action with Lawrence. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. And we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. They got it done.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Seahawks offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule. But you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Now Darnold. He'll try to pick it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. An inside run with Jenkins. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Lawrence will throw. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Decent 24. Hey, tomato.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Hey.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-minute.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Ryland on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Back to throw, Darnold. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Seahawks. First down.
Off of play action, Darnold. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. 3rd and 8. From the 50, it's Darnold. Under pressure, and they got to him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 105 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions first down.
Let's go. Here we go.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Powers through it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Detroit Lions.
24.
First down.
Now a toss left side for Judkins. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clean.
Here's a diving catch right side. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
That's good. For the Lions. First down.
Here's Lawrence. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
On the ground, this is Judkins. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete to Laporta. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, nifty. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Play action. It's Lawrence. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger. But remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. And after the Naval Academy back then, you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is indeed good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the Chiefs. And here's the Chiefs wideout. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. This is going to wind up as a 57-yard touchdown. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Joe Burrow. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Bengals are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is the Bucs running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bucs get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting set to go once more. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Hey, Lion!
The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good. Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, go!
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They give up the middle, Judkins. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Red on red.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he'll take this one down to the 36. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Let's go.
They run with Thomas. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st.
Red on red. Here we go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This is 2nd and 8.
Son, this one is a hunt.
Now Thomas. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This is Thomas. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or 2? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Here's Darnold. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Darnold. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the 46-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
That is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. What's good on the extra point? And the lead is down to 24. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect in. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
137 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Ball on the 39. Here's the second down and 4.
Red 23. Hey,
They'll go again with Gibbs. And that will open up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On first down, here's Jenkins. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Second and 9.
Brings up second and 9. At the Seahawks.
Hey, Lion.
Yard line.
Son, it's easy. Read up to the board.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now second and 9. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. This to Laporta, right side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A nice gain of 21 yards. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
On the red.
A give. Here's Jenkins. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Red on the red. Stop. Here we go.
Jenkins will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal.
Let's go.
Trying to hammer it into Jenkins. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Jack Fox, the kickoff
Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, son. Hey, son.
One last throw now for Darnold. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that